Stephen, can you kind of explain what's going on in Afghanistan?
Well, since the histories were written by Herodotus, there have been several memes about fighting land wars in Asia.
I'm going to need some more Delta 8.
True.
Jimmy, can you pull this up?
Fact check true.
So specifically, Afghanistan has always been like a crossroads of the earth, right? It's kind of like in the middle of the Silk Road. Lots of different ethnicities, lots of different peoples. Israel is a land of contrasts. So the important thing to remember here is that we were there for we came, we saw, he died. What is there to say about Afghanistan? Basically, we decided to pull the plug after about 20 years instead of, as people like Max Boot said, getting involved in another Punic Wars. And predictably, the Kevin Spacey House of Cards, that's 2 Kevin Spacey references in about 30 seconds if you're listening, has fallen over.
Actually, people grabbing onto the plane and shit.
Very
trying to get out. Those people are suicidal, though. It doesn't matter, that you live in a very low IQ country. You still know that you can't. You still know that you can't hold on to a plane going 900 miles an hour.
Tom Cruise did it
for hours. They watch too many movies.
Yeah,
I really wonder what they fucking did in order to think that was their ticket out.
Hey, here's your sign award to the people who grabbed onto the plane.
Yeah, Bill Engvall was actually coordinating the C-17s out.
I hope they win the Darwin Awards this year.
I was about to say, I see some future nominees for the Darwin Awards.
They're going to be nominated for Best Actor in the Razzies.
But what was even more graphic than the airplane was, did you see they were trying to get all their shit out of a house they were evacuating, and someone pushed a grand piano out of the top floor, and it fell on a woman.
Yeah,
and it's
awful.
so graphic. And she
and then
she came out from under the rubble, and she was like an accordion. And
yeah,
she had keys for teeth.
I was going to go for a manhole cover.
It was terrible.
I thought the most shocking thing was whenever they had to dump all those dogs mid-flight because they had to lose some weight.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh no, is that true?
Yeah, all those bomb dogs, they took like 20 of them on or whatever,
That's
and just had to fucking
people dying. That's fine, but don't even kill dogs.
That's the thing.
Seriously,
speaking truth.
Well, we established that American dogs are more valuable than Afghanistani people.
We already knew that. Airport talk. I need to circle back to this.
That part of Afghanistan is now called the dog doldrums.
It's the dog latitudes.
It's the dog days of summer.
Is that what is the horse latitudes?
Yeah.
Fuck, I was doing horse doldrums.
No, I got it. Hey,
we all know what I meant.
No, I laughed because I was insecure.
Steven, yes? You have the floor.
Circle back. Bring this plane down.
Tom Cruise held onto the plane because the mission was impossible.
Shut the fuck up.
But more importantly, this not for me to put a damper on this very funny situation.
Yeah. Hey, it's not happening to me.
Well,
True.
There was that one time where that guy hid in the wheelbase of a plane from Hawaii to California.
He survived.
And maybe they thought that the American government would stop, considering there were like 50 people caught up in the wheel well of the fucking plane.
Mm-mm.
But indicative
like
of
Toy Story?
Hey, you know what they say? Play stupid games. Win stupid
Yeah, they really
prizes.
fucked around and found out.
They kind of got BTFO.
I can't believe Antifa did this to them.
We lost 13 soldiers
there.
there.
We have to cut this one.
No, and I don't, want to just... I was born on December 13th, so, that's kind of cool. Just the coincidence of it.
Again, satirical podcast, but in a moment of reality,
very sad.
Very sad.
All very sad.
And just anyone that's been talking about it online from wherever point they're coming from, just tell them to fuck off.
It's funny because it all could have been avoided if a certain Democratic Party didn't rig an election in 2020. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's true.
But also all I'm saying, Rudy brought it up last night, August isn't over yet.
True.
Everyone. So
I'm gonna
keep holding out, keep praying.
I'm going to do
T-minus 2
something
days and
that
change.
I'm going to do something I've never done on the podcast, and I'm going to quote Tim Dillon.
Okay, go. Please go on.
Basically, you have two sides here. You can side with the Taliban or the military-industrial complex. Figure it out.
And I've never once taken the side of the military-industrial complex. This is kind of like Dune.
It's kind of like a quirky Arrakis situation moment.
It's kind of like Dune.
Oil kind of like spice.
It's kinda like Dune.
When fear gone, only Biden remain.
Yeah.
Wow, what
like
did Frank
Dune.
Herbert mean by this?
Just bought the Roadcast 70 on that bitch. Just bought the Roadcast 70 on that bitch. Just bought the Roadcast. Yeah, we never slip. We never fall. A lot of downloads every episode. They always call. That's 321 to the 3239521 on God. And when we record, we do it for the Lord and for our dogs. Yeah, that's for Kevin Claus. And that's rad. Every person takes their shirt off when they shit if it's bad. Drew still off to check Horsehouse in the set. Yeah, it's podcast. Better than Joe Rogan. Delta 8 smoking. Wait a minute, are we joking? Horsehouse, call it back. Motion, spin back. Just bought the Roadcast. Those are D's on that bitch. Just bought the Roadcast 70 on that bitch. Just bought the Roadcast. Horsehouse, run it back every day. No suck as we just bought the Roadcast 70 on that bitch. Just bought the 70 on that bitch. Just.
Oh!